Okay. Hey everybody. Let's see. Alright. Hey, it's Gianna at the Mythical Garden today with your live tarot. We're gonna do a collective reading first and then personals. Let's see what's going on with the collective. Let's see. Alright. Move this over here. Hey Jessica. Alright, let's see what's going on with the collective. Ooh. Okay. How you been, Jessica? Girl, me too. I'm trying to get a second job. And I'm just like, yo, nobody really wants to be hiring right now. They lying out here. It is. It is tough. Caught you before you fell on the floor. Alright. Well, the overall energy for the collective is the Lovers. I don't feel like it's actually necessary with love. I just feel like everybody's vibration is moving on the love frequency, if that makes sense. Like, people are starting to raise their vibration a little bit more each day. I feel like this retrograde that's going on is doing its job. We have Neptune, Mercury, Saturn, Chiron. It's another planet that's retrograde as well. And all that together is just doing a lot. It's doing a whole bunch of like revealing, removing people, showing true intentions, revealing enemies, secret haters. Like, everybody's getting revealed. That is the overall energy. All right. So then we have the Ace of Swords. Again, Ace of Swords is the truth. This is the card of truth, the card of speak your voice, just be your authentic self. So this, what's going on with the collective, a lot of people are starting to be more who they say they are and who they feel. A lot of people are starting to realize that their voice has power. Rather than, keeping silent and keeping the peace, people are more speaking up against, injustice, tyranny, just things that aren't right according to their moral values or against society. I was getting goosebumps saying that one. and this is card that was underneath it, the Nine of Cups. All right, the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords together. Right, so the Nine of Cups and Ace of Swords together. This is just wish fulfillment. Hi, Derek. This is just wish fulfillment. This is just wanting to have everything you want, your desires, and all that. Right. So with the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups together, it just tells me, like, the more authentic that you are, the more you speak your truth, the more you're shedding light on your dreams coming true, your wishes coming true, bringing more opportunities and blessings towards you. So then we have the Four of Swords, which is just resting. Hi, Mary. Four of Swords, which is just resting, healing, just basically recharging. Make sure your batteries, whether it's social, spiritual, just taking a self-care day, just make sure that you do it, especially the next few weeks leading up to the Lion Gate, because the Lion Gate portal is literally next week, and it tends to like drain people's energy. Like, it makes everybody how can I put it? Like sluggish. So now we have the Hangman, right? The Hangman is like a different perspective, looking at things everywhere. Sometimes some people call it like the stagnant energy because all they do is hang there, right? With these two together, it's like, don't be impulsive in a way. Don't be impulsive. Rest on things. Make sure you have everything in perspective. Make sure you see everything clearly before you act. And also it gives that term, sleep on it. Just sleep on it. That's all you gotta do is sleep on it. So here's a little tricky. So we have the Eight of Cups. A lot of people are walking away from things, right? Walking away from people, places, things that aren't bringing them happiness, right? That's also like blocking them in a way. So now we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is stability, financial stability, like happy home, happy wife. It kind of gives you the same energy of the Ten of Cups, but not fully. This is more like financial stability. And with these two together, it's given like people are leaving things that don't really align, especially to finances. So people budgeting their finances, getting together, and they're leaving behind like what, excessive spending, leaving behind just throwing money on all that. Hi, Daya. So now we have the Ten of Wands, which is the burden card. This is carrying everything, being a stronger, God's strongest soldier. This is just going through everything in life. Just holding on to burdens that don't need to be held on. And then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is kind of very impulsive. And like low-key, stalkerish, but very impulsive and immature, right? Together, this gives me somebody who just like impulsively takes on other people's energy. So as a collective, a lot of people need to learn how to have boundaries, learn to when to absorb more burdens and when to like release them. And a lot of people just want to help, and by helping they take on other people's burdens impulsively, right? So be aware of that as a collective. All right, so that's the collective reading. That means us. So Daya wants to know any romantic connections coming. I got you, Daya. Hold on. So now I'm going to do personal readings. I'm waiting for my water to freeze. So has anybody watched the Hunting Wives on Netflix? Because that show is crazy. It's actually based on a book by May Cobb. Let's see. Okay, I got you right after, Jessica. Alright. Dial wants to know any romantic connections coming soon. Alright, cards gonna go that way. Let's see what else. Girl, Daya. Let's see. It's actually really good. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So Daya, honestly, truthfully, girl, we have main attraction, right? Main attraction just means you have main character energy, right? So even if you don't notice, when you go into like rooms, especially when people like admire you or secretly admire you, like all eyes are on you, right? So you definitely have the main character energy. This also, people just always watching you, like it's weird, but it's watching you in a good way. It's not like in a very negative way. They just watching you to admire you. Like they could be like, wow, she's so beautiful. Wow, she holds herself very well. Then we have this law of attraction, right? You can manifest. You can manifest your man, girl. It says we attract what we are. Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match to yourself first. Honestly, truthfully, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep saying it because I don't do love spells, but I can help you manifest. Get a white piece of paper, loose leaf paper, just white piece of paper. Blue. You gotta be very specific. Blue, pen, right? Blue pen, and just be like. So let's see how we work around. Give me a man of my highest good, of my higher self would approve of, right? Highest good and higher self approve. So what this means is when you say highest good, this means something that is very, very aligned to you. That's aligned to you, that is more high vibrational. So highest good, high vibrational, higher self approve of, meaning this is somebody who your higher self definitely write off and be like, yeah, that's the one, right? So after you write that, make sure you put that in, and then just put what you want. Like, do you want them to be 6 foot tall? Do you want them to have a good paying job? Do you want them to have, short black hair, long black hair? Like, just be very, very, very specific. So that if you leave it like vague enough, what I learned is that, again, you manifest stuff vaguely and it brings you, like you said, low vibrational people. And it's because it's like, okay, this person fits, but you wasn't really specific. The universe works very, very weird. It's very weird how it works. But do that. Definitely do that. Make sure it's always highest good, of my highest good, of my highest self will approve of. Let's go here. So we have ready to love. Ready to love is basically what you're open for love. You're ready for it to come in. You're kind of impatient a little bit impatient, and you kind of get frustrated a lot because it's like, you know your worth. You know your worth. You know, like, what's going on right now. The people that being sent to you, it's not, like I said, aligned. So it's kind of like the frustrations kind of making you close a little bit, because it's like, okay, if they all like this, then what's the point, right? But keep trying. Just keep your heart open. Be positive about it. Just be extremely positive about it. Because look, we have, enchanted love here. Enchanted love meaning that this is like a really soul bond. This is something that's like very vibrational. Like it's soulmate level. Even probably higher than a soulmate level. I know people say twin flames, but not the toxic twin flames. We don't, not that. Because I do not glorify the toxic twin flames at all. But yeah, enchanted love. And this person is like very playful, because we have playfulness here. They're very, very playful. They're going to make you laugh, joke around. They may come off a little bit immature, right? And it's like, do you take anything serious? And they're going to be like, no. But they know how to be serious when it comes to it. It's just their personality is very childlike. And also, like, this is what keeps them young, too. It keeps them young. They're going to be very devoted, because we have devotion here. They're going to be very devoted, meaning that, like, if they see that you're tired, They're gonna be like, hey, I'll make the dinner tonight, or I cleaned the house, or let me rub your feet. Like, they're gonna be devoted to. They're gonna make sure that you're good before they're good. It's not like in a I'm gonna overpour into you. No, it's more so like I see you, and yes, you can, Miss Pickett. You'll be right after Jessica. So it's like I see you, and I want to cater to you because you deserve it, right? So we have listen and reflect. This person is a problem solver. Goosebumps, problem solver. They are very attentive. So sometimes if they seem like they're not listening, they are. But they're very attentive. They will listen to you, listen to your problems, and even solve it. And then we have make a move. I feel like, I honestly, truthfully, I feel like this person is already like around you, like energy wise, and it's more just saying like, hey, like you're gonna enter. Like it's like basically they're at the door and they want to knock and come in, but they're waiting for you to send the invitation, like so to speak. Let me see what else. Let's go here. Oh, okay. Is this? Oh no, I thought that was 2 parts. Let's see. I love when I be saying this and the cards be like, yep, that's exactly what it is. Yep. Two for two. All right. Well, we're gonna get this card out the way because you've already been doing it. It says, pay attention to the red flags, right? Don't fall for the charmers, the little charmers. For some reason, you know how they have you know in movies they have like the guy playing the flute and the snake comes out like the little box, like a little bin box jar whatever, and the snake is like dancing and like hypnotized by the guy playing the flute. Yeah, that's a charmer. Pay attention to that. Don't let the charmer charm you. They will have like this very charismatic energy, smooth talker. Like I mean, when I mean smooth talker, I mean like butter smooth, butter smooth talker. Like they could pretty much talk anybody out their panties if they wanted to, and then just for fun, not just like hey I'm gonna try it, just for fun. So be aware of the charmers, the smooth talkers, uh, the ones that say talk like ear candy, right? We have reconciliation. So I don't feel like this is necessarily somebody coming back and like, hey, I'm sorry for what I did, XYZ. I don't feel like that's what it is. What I feel like this reconciliation is you to forgive anybody that hurt you, like in the past, like to let it go. Because what happens is like when you, I wouldn't say harbor hate, but when you still like hold on to not forgiving people, it kind of like messes up your energetic frequency. So it's like interference. Let's put it. It's like interference. If it's raining outside, you know the rain messes up with people's Wi-Fi, right? Like that interference. So when you don't forgive people, not because they deserve it, but because yes, it does. Because so it's a vibrational interference, right? So forgive them. Write your letter down to whoever it is. After you write it, you can rip it up, burn it, crumble it up as much as you can, flush it down the toilet, and just let it go. And that will help you not only raise your vibration, and it will also remove blocks. So we get those out the way. And then we have Let your friends help you. Well, let your friends help. I feel like you might be going on a blind date. Or like your friends are being sneaky, but not like the bad sneaky type of way. They being sneaky, like they might have somebody that likes you and it might have said, hey, like I like her, like can you set something up? And no one, they probably know you, like you don't do blind dates, so they're gonna set it up to where it's like a group outing, and then that's how you like meet them in a way. So it's like really much a blind date without being a blind date. And like I said, remember I said stay optimistic about your love life. I said it. Just be positive about your love life. Be delusional. Sometimes I know being delulu doesn't always benefit us, but when you delulu about your life, it does. It benefits you a lot. So just be delulu about your love life. And then we have love yourself first. I cannot speak today. Love yourself first. So basically, make sure you just do self-care. Make sure you take care of yourself. If you feel burnt out, don't, overextend yourself, especially in relationships and romantic relationships. I was getting more so friendships. Just don't overburden yourself. Don't spread yourself thin. See? Like I said, soulmate. Yeah, soulmate energy. A high vibration of soulmate. It's like I said, it's like underneath, like twin flame. So like this is twin flame. It's like right here. So yeah, it's the soulmate energy that you definitely have that coming in for you. And then we have getting to know each other and make an effort. I do feel like when you meet this person, you're gonna have you're gonna have an ick. They're gonna do like they have like a quirk that's gonna like it's gonna like turn you off a little bit. So I'm like, yo, that's an ick. Like why do you have that? Like that gave me the ick. And it could just be like something so stupid, like their food can't touch, or they say a certain word wrong. So it's like very very small, and he's like, yeah, that gives me the ick. Like you're gonna have to power through it. So make an effort, because if you get past that ick, that little baby ick, you guys will be fine. I'll use this pen. Let's see what else. That's it. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me get the last card. Thank you. All right. Let's start with this. Yeah, that is funny. That is funny. You can get the ick because it's piecing on the table. That is like, how would she even see that? It's just like look under the table. So we have the Queen of Swords. This is, to be honest, this is your energy. You come off very defensive. Even if you're not trying, you come off very defensive. You come off like, I will kick you out my life if you do one dumb shit. Like that. Like you will kick, especially like in a dating, like you did this, I'm kicking you out. Right? And I'm laughing because I ChatGPT called me out one time about this, and she was like, you are so quick to cut people off. I'm like, damn right, bitch, I am. So you're the same way. You're quick to cut people off, especially if you just met them and it's like, but mostly like it's mostly men. You're quick to cut them off. I mean, who isn't? They need to go heal. A lot of men need to go heal, but that's a different story or a different topic. And then this is also your energy too, the Hermit. You kind of the Hermit is like isolation, just being like a loner, right? You give off that energy too, like after a while, after being social, you just want to be alone, and you sometimes go in isolation. You go in isolation more times than Spirit actually put you in isolation. Spirit will put people in isolation all the time to have them reflect and grow, but you do it voluntarily without even notice. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be alone for like 2 weeks. I'm cool. This is you, and it's perfectly fine because this is kind of how you rejuvenate yourself. Like it's kind of a routine that it brings you peace in a way. You cancel out the world's noise. You cancel out other people's energy just by being in isolation a lot. Okay. Let's go here. So we have the Six of Swords. I was going to say Six of Cups because Six of Cups is here too. Well, we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords means like just moving to peaceful stuff, but this is like more moving along to where you appreciate it is what I'm getting. Moving along to where you appreciate it. You're leaving behind chaos, leaving behind people that don't see you. Because I keep hearing the words "I see you." I don't know what that means. I see you, but the way I hear it, "I see you" is like if somebody acknowledges you, right? Like they acknowledge your presence, they see the pain you go through. So you're moving away from people who don't understand the struggle and don't understand you a lot. Like they may say, "Yeah, I understand," but they really don't. So you're moving away from that. So then we have the Six of Cups. This just tells me what the soulmate card that's on here. The Six of Cups is past life. So it's also another soulmate card as well. So you got two confirmations of soulmates, right? So it could also be like you and this person once upon a time shared a past life together. I feel like it was 2 lifetimes you guys shared together. It's not the recent past life you had. It's like 2 before that one. So like let's say you past life recently, you were like a man, but like 2 lifetimes before that, right? So that's like your soulmate energy. Now here where the cards get good. So I'll pull all these up at the same time. So we have the Fool, which is basically saying trust the process, new beginnings, taking a leap of faith. But more so is trust the process. Trust, everything's going to work out for you. Trust that all these low vibrational people that have been entering your life during the dating scene is to show you that the things that you don't want compared to the things that you do want. Right? So it's just like open your eyes to like, yeah, I don't want that. Like it's like a real life pros and cons list. Hi, Twin Soul. So now here we have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. New beginning in love with somebody who is very emotionally intelligent. Like I said, they could be like a little partier type person. Like they just have that partier like energy, because they also like might like to drink a lot. But I feel like they will cut down once they're in a committed relationship. It's more so like I'm single, I'm gonna party. Ten of Cups. This is like happiness. It's like they're gonna bring you happiness. They're gonna make you feel fulfilled. Like at the end of the day, nobody else has the ability to make you happy, but the relationship and the connection is gonna be fulfilling and happiness, if that makes sense. But that's what I have for you, Zaya. All right, Twin Soul, I got you after after Miss Pickett. So Jessica's next. Let me just shuffle. Man, I cannot wait till the fall season comes. I really hate the summer. It's too hot for me. I'm not. I'm definitely not a summer person. I feel like it is gonna be soon. I just feel like just do the manifestation, girl. Do the manifestation. Be very, very specific and be like, of my highest good and of my higher self can approve of. Oh, hi, Steffi. Let me go and shuffle. You want to know why or what? So next week I'm gonna do my live on Friday, August 8th, which is the Lion Gates portal. Cause I've always wanted to do a live on Lion Gates portal, but I'd be tired. Like that, because I'm so sensitive to energy that like I will literally get taken out by the simplest shift. That's why I really do lives around full moons, because during full moons I'm up. I have like, will be triggered and I won't be able to sleep. And I hate doing lives when I'm like half dead, at like so to speak, where I'm not like not really. I'm 100%. Cause it's like one, is not fair to you guys, and two, I will just be burning myself out, and then I'll have to take longer to recharge. All right. Let's go with this thing. All right, Jessica wants to know. Oh, no, I have it, Jessica. Jessica wants to know if my watches over me and thinks of me. All right. All right, Steffi, you'll be after Twin Soul. Damn, I'm holding no punches. Okay, Michael. Oh. All right. Come on. Okay, so okay. Michael said you stress him out. I'm gonna show you why. The Nine of Swords came out, right? Nine of Swords is the card of stress, anxiety, just too much in your head, overthinking. It's like the Five of Swords, but 10 times worse, right? So you're stressed. You stress them out. You stress them out a lot, right? And I also feel like Michael, he will tell you the truth, but in like a joking way, so it will lessen the blow, right? Or like he would say it and then he would laugh afterwards. It's like, yeah, you stressed me out. Like it's very jokester, but like he's very serious at the same time. It's like, yeah, like she stresses me out, but what can I do? Um we have the Ace of Pentacles. I just feel like there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes to get to this point. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, especially in finances, right? New beginning in finances. There's like, okay, like there's things being moved for you, like chess pieces. Like, your spiritual team is being very, very strategic when it comes to a new job. You may feel like, hey, I applied to this place. I fit the description, like I could do it 100%. You think you get it, but you will get rejected. That is your spiritual team. What's going on is like you may see like the face value of the job, but you may not see what's actually in the job, like how it might stress you out, how it might put you depression, how the people in the job are just shitty people. So like it's like chess pieces moving, like up, not here, then here. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. This is kind of like your energy. So if the King of Wands upright, it's somebody who is 100% confident, somebody who is 100% authoritative. They know what they want. It's kind of like in reverse. It's kind of the opposite. Like I would not necessarily you're like fully insecure, but there's certain aspects of your life that you do feel insecure in, and it's just because it doesn't go right. And then you don't really, how can I put it? I was gonna say you don't really command attention that much when you should. Like, I'm just gonna say it. Please don't take it away. Bitch, you the hot stuff. You're the hot stuff. Like, why are you not this person? You're this person. Like, you. All right. So you know how they say when somebody said, "Oh, she think her shit don't stink." Bitch, your shit don't stink. Like that's what pretty much it is. Your shit don't stink, but you act like it does. So you need to like work on that a little bit. Do little affirmations or dress, like if there's like a dress that you've been wanting to wear and it's kind of like a little bit out your comfort zone, wear it. Or like wear a red dress. I don't know why, but wear a red dress. Whether it's like spaghetti thin. No, not a wannabe vibe. So, okay. I'm probably going to use a millennial saying here. You think you're all that in a bag of chips. That's the energy you're supposed to have. You think you're all that in a bag of chips. Like, you think you're the shit. Like, that's how you're supposed to be walking every day into a room. Like, not necessarily in a way your nose is stuck up and you're like snooty tooty and you think you're better than nobody. No. Like, you need to walk into the room knowing that you are her. Like, okay, listen to Meg Thee Stallion's song Her. Just listen to that song. And it's more so the vibe. Yeah, like that. So you just again, I don't know, go back to the red dress. Wear the red dress. I don't know if you've like been eyeing a red dress or like a dress in that shade that's like a little out your comfort zone. Get it and wear it. And it's going to take you out your comfort zone a little bit. It is. But it's going to also empower you a lot more. It's going to like hide a little timidness away. Now here. So we have the Six of Pentacles and a Ten of Swords. I just want to show you the back of Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords look like this is people betrayal, backstabbing, and hurting, right? So now it looks like somebody's in here, but really, truthfully, nobody's in there. It's like right here, right? But this is how it came out. You tend to overgive to people who will throw you under the bus in a hot second, right? You tend to overgive to people who will throw you under the bus in a hot second. And it's, yes, even people that you've been friends with. Hi, Nicholas. Even if it's people that you've been friends with for decades and decades, they will throw you under the bus in a hot minute. Right? So now we have the lovers in reverse. I feel like you're closed off to love in a way. Like, it's like you're not actively looking for it, right? It's just like if it happens, it happens. But there's something here that it's like, I don't know, for some reason it's like, don't focus on it. It's like, that's what I'm getting. Don't focus on it. This is like something like you don't need to focus on at the moment. I just feel like it's like it might be a distraction to you, right? It might distract you a little bit, and it will add to your stress that you already have, because it's right underneath the Knight of Swords. So now we have the Hermit, right? The Hermit here. The Hermit, and then we have the Five of Cups. Mm-hmm. Do you have to do like inner reflecting? I want to say about like a past relationship that hurt you like to the core. Like there was actually, I don't know if this is like somebody in the past that you questioned that they actually loved you at one moment. Like that's what this little rose is here, because it showed me like, yeah, they loved you to an extent. It wasn't like I'm head over heels. Yeah. So they kind of hurt you a lot. So like this rose showed me that like, they did love, but not as much as you loved them. Like you loved them more than they loved you, right? And then, like I said, do some inner reflection. If you want to forgive them, write the letter, address them, tell them the wrongs that they did, how it hurt you. You don't need to send. Just write it out, rip it, burn it, crumble it up, flush it down the toilet. Right? Just so you can get that like off your chest, because that's kind of like, I don't feel like it's, I'll say it's like out of 100%, like 10% blocking you. 10%, which is a very, very low number, but again, 10% could be like $1.25. I don't know why I'm talking in money, but yeah. So it's like, just work on that a little bit. Let's see here. Look at this. I don't know. I'm gonna say it again. Wear that red dress. I don't know what this red dress is. Wear the red dress. I don't know. I keep hearing about this damn red dress. I don't know if liked you, seeing you in a red dress or something about a red dress. With the red dress. Alright. Hold on. Ooh. Let's see. Do more cards, please. Get that card that was. Oh, okay. Pretty much saying what I was saying before. So we have white, which is purity, innocence, safety, light, right? You're You're protected. You're extremely protected, right? Uh, so you have Starfish Safe Passage. You're extremely protected. You have a, I was gonna say your aura or your angelic field around you is like white, and white is really good for protection, keeping, uh, you know, vampire energy out, energies that want to like attach to your aura field that will just constantly like bring like bad luck and stuff like that. Like you're extremely protected. Why'd I put that there? All right, so you do have watches though. People do watch you because we have fly, clingy, in spirituality. Um, black absorbs negativity. Black is not something like you should really wear a lot because it absorbs negativity and it doesn't bounce it off like white does. But you have, if you've been seeing a lot of flies lately, those are nosy people. Nosy people. Flies are monetary spirits, so people who want to keep tabs on you, people who want to see like where you at in life and how you doing without actually asking for it. Just people who are just like weird. So you, when you see a fly, curse it out. Curse out the fly. Cause I be seeing flies and I'm like, listen, mind your fucking business and go back to whoever sent you, and they will disappear. So curse them out, right? So we have fire and ice, which is conflict. I don't feel like this is conflict out around you. This is more inner conflict as well. Getting it because the way I read it was like inner conflict, but yeah, you're battling things, right? And it's being seen. Um, I don't know why he said pick a struggle. And I'm just like, okay, like yeah. So you just have like a lot of inner battles, and it's a lot of overthinking, mostly overthinking, and it's just pick. I would say yes, pick a struggle because it's the only way. I'm trying to figure out the words, but that's the only way it keeps popping in. Pick a struggle. So like if you want to be optimistic, be optimistic. If you want to be pessimistic, be pessimistic. Because if you stay in the middle, it kind of throws off your energy. Because one day you could be very, very happy and high vibrational, and the next you could be like really, really down vibrational and just like in the gutter and just feeling crappy. So they just pick like every day, just choose. Gonna be positive. Every day I choose, I'm gonna be positive. Right? Because look, we have orange, enthusiasm, excitement, and warm. So you do have it in you. You do have the whole ability to be extremely happy, bubbly. I just feel like a lot of people around you, especially growing up, especially in school, they dampened your light a lot, right? They dampened your light and it kind of made you not shine as bright. But you're learning. You're learning now how to shine bright and just be out there. And I feel like every struggle that you overcome, it's making you be seen more. I guess being seen is like a theme for today. Oh yeah, like I said about the letters: pen, create, manifest. Mm-hmm. You can manifest. Honestly, I feel like you're a manifester. When you get like I don't want to call it a manic episode, but it feels like a manic episode. It's like where you're so high vibrational that you're excited about everything. I'm just gonna call it, it's like a crackhead energy. I don't know if you know what crackhead energy is. It's like just bouncing off the walls. It's like 3 a.m. zoomies for cats. There it goes. 3 a.m. zoomies for cats. Like that's, you get into those types of energy when you're in that manifest. Write it down. White paper, blue ink. Write it down what you want. Because goosebumps. When you're that high, it's but when you're that high, yes. So manifest. Manifest. But yeah, like we have cards and fate. So everything is where it needs to be. Like we have cycle, whirlpool. So like you're ending a cycle according to your soul plan, your soul contract. So everything is happening at the right time when it needs to happen. So don't worry, don't stress out, like don't feel like you're behind. Everything's happening according to plan. I know we hate to hear that because it's like, yo, can you speed the plan up a little bit? Um, this card deck. All right, let's see what else. Pisces. All right. So like main female. This is you. Main character energy, right? This is what you need to embody, the main character energy. So here's where I'm a little confused a little bit because we saw the lovers in reverse, right? So now we have the lovers upright. So once you start journaling too, right? So once you start journaling, it's gonna help you release all that like inner gawk, the inner conflict, and it's gonna like raise your vibration. Here, I don't feel like this is necessarily love. I just feel like you're gonna start embodying the love frequency. So where doors are opening, up coming in. Hi, Cat. Yes, I think after Jessica's Miss Pickett, uh, Twin Soul. I think it was Kiki after. Right? But yeah, just embody this. Embody this. So now we have mature women and message of concern. For some reason this gives me like mom's energy or like a mother figure, but I'm getting like mom energy, right? With the message, I feel like there's gonna be a warning coming from this woman, this older woman. Listen to it. So it could be like, hey, I had a dream that you went to XYZ place. Don't go. And don't chuck it off as like, hey, you just like spewing whatever. Don't go. because I'm hearing like it's like it's gonna be like a prophetic dream that they have or something like that. So like, listen when they say don't go, don't listen, because I have a relative that's like that, and one time she was like, "Don't to this." I stayed my ass home. I stayed my ass home. Come to find out that there was a whole shootout in that area. So listen, um, here, look at this. Look at this. So we have house, which is stability, right? Then we have unexpected income, and then great fortune. Honestly, truthfully, you kind of ooze money. Even though you don't have it in the physical, you have a lot of money. You spiritually wealthy. And that being spiritually wealthy takes time to translate into the real world, because again, there's obstacles and other people's energy. Like, you're very, very spiritually wealthy, so be aware of that. And then we have the adjudication card. I'm taking this as justice is being served. So whether it's Michael, your spiritual team, whoever it is, they're definitely getting lick backs for you, right? So they definitely getting lick backs for you. And it's also because you don't, when you're like unproblematic, and when you're unproblematic, look at that. I was about to say some shit. When you're unproblematic, people to provoke, they don't understand that karma hits them 10 times more than if you were to like start problems with them. That's the energy you give. When you sit and mind your business and people come for you, their karma can be 10 times worse than what is really intended for them. That's what I have for you. I know Miss Pickett is next. Let me shuffle. I'm sorry, guys. I had to mute. What's his face? The Nicholas. Because I'm going to be honest, when he first came in, yes, when he first came in, I was originally going to kick him out, but then I was like, I'm going to just leave it. Because I know a troll when I see a troll. Because I'm just like, lie. First of all, lie. He's my biggest fan. Aww. Yeah, but okay, I'm gonna just in my Elay, in my religion, we don't. It's actually very, very for us to lie. Because if we lie, something bad happens. And I was never a liar growing up. My mom used to tell me as a kid, oh, don't tell your grandmother this. I was being capped to snitch. And honestly, truthfully, I think lying is like the worst thing you could do, because what do you gain from lying? And I'm just straight up. I'll be like, listen, XYZ, if you like it, don't like it. I have no reason to lie. So I don't lie. It's not like everybody in my religion does it. Like in Santeria, everybody has their own house and their own protocol and how they run things. But in my lineage, we don't lie. It's actually really against us, and I don't find the point in lying. I never did. I just think it's like weird that people lie. I'm just like, why are you lying? You're a grown ass adult. What are you lying for? So it's very weird. All right, it's Miss Pickett here still. Hi, Raya. Alright. Uh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just waiting for Miss Pickett to put a question in. I was about to say Miss Pickle, but because I want some pickles, but let me shuffle these. I didn't even shuffle these today. Oh my god. So it's so funny because I was gonna do live talk so we could have music playing, right? But now TikTok doesn't want you to play music in lives. Like, pick a struggle TikTok. Like, at this point, just ban it. Completely ban it. Do it next year. Do it tomorrow. Got me stressed. Alright, I'm gonna do Twin Soul because Miss Pickett's not answering. Adele, current feelings for Afreen. Do I want to do this deck? Yes, let's do this deck. Alright, Twin Soul. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I had 202, but I don't know what happened to the other two that fell off. Alright, Twin Soul wants to know Adele's current feeling for Afreen. Do I have this up right now? Oh, shit. I had to pull out the little spicy tarot because I don't know why. I was like, let me just use it. Thank you, thank you. But this live is for 18. Well, not 18, but it's so you can use this deck. All right. So Twin Soul. Okay. I just want to say this. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards in tarot. And when this like represents Adele's energy, they're a very, very slow mover. Extremely slow. Like, it's like I take my time slow. It's like snail place snow. Like when it comes to like romance and feelings, like they're very, very slow. It's like moving in like negative 0.5. Like on videos. And I would put in videos it's like 0.5 and then 1 times and then 1.5 times. Like they're 0.5. Like that's. And then we have the. What is this? So then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is upright. Right? Three of Pentacles in reverse. And it was. Yes. they're so to build, wanting to and build with them, um, just partnerships, right? But it's a reverse. I don't feel like I want to build yet. It's like I'm not there yet. Or like how long it's gonna take because it's taken forever, right? And then we have with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is like energy you kind of plant. You've been planting. Seven of Pentacles is planted a seed, manifest, trying to like make things move along, right? But with the Hangman here, it's like it's gonna come to the point where it's like you're gonna have to look at everything, right? Everything around you, and figure out why is he moving slow. It could be he's busy focusing on his job, his career, uh, just want money because it's a lot of pentacles. It's a lot of pentacles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pentacles, 2 major arcanas, sword, and a wand. We have no cups here. So when there's typically no cups in the initial, there's a void of feelings, right? Or detached from their feelings. So it's not here. But this is you. The Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very, they could be stubborn. They could be stubborn, but more so they're very established within themselves, right? They know what they want, they know who they want. They're really good in money wise. That's you. You give off Queen of Pentacles, but sometimes Queen of Pentacles can come off mean. It's not necessarily like mean in nature. It's just sometimes words can be said and it could be mean, or it could be just attitude. Like the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who has like a really stern attitude as well. It's like, all right, let's put it this way. You ever seen those Twilight memes where the Valttori's on the balcony looking down? Like, that's the Queen of Pentacles. Like, she's like peasants. Like, peasants. That's stuff you don't even have to be older, like, out, like, speak like that and just look down on people. It's just the Queen of Pentacles, that's how she holds herself. She's somebody who's just like, this is not bougie enough for me. Right? But that's okay, because I'm sometimes the Queen of Pentacles. Like, I'm like, this should be too ghetto for me. So we have the Knave of Swords. The Knave of Swords is the Page of Swords. Right? This is giving me watcher vibes. I feel like they watch you. Like, whether it's on social media, like if you're in the same area, like they get together and right there, they watch you. Like, eyes will be like, you will feel them watching you as you do things or just talking to people in your Instagram stories. If you have, they're the watchers. Like, he watches, and it's kind of weird because it's like he's void of emotions initially, and just slow, but it's like he watches. I'll laugh at this. So we have the Five of Wands, right? Normally the Five of Wands talks about conflict, but we're gonna look at the Five of Wands. So let's say you were twin soul. Let's say you were to like move on, and find somebody, right? Look who this would be you and the other person enjoying each other, living life. They'll watch her. They're, so it's like they know your habits already. They know whether when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're just talking to somebody, not talking to somebody. So they will definitely know if you were entertaining somebody else because your energy changes, your smile changes, like everything about you changing. Like to other people, it might not be noticeable because nobody watches you like that, but they will know. They will definitely know. But and then also the Hierophant is like a commitment card, right? Relationship, marriage, commitment card. So they're watching to see if it's like they're watching to see if somebody's gonna. Oh, she's still single. I still got time. No, you don't. One thing I learned when the universe wants two people together and takes fucking forever, somebody else is gonna come in and they're gonna have all your attention. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna pull from the stack from here. Let's see. Oh. I mean, he better start moving fast because the way these cards is playing out right now, I knew it. I knew it. Yo. All right. Oh, two came out. Okay. For all right, we're gonna start with this card. So we have law of attraction, right? Law of attraction is just you're being magnetized. You're drawing people in. Like I said, somebody's coming in, right? Only news for you, right? Person is gonna give you everything you want. Look, we have enchanted love. This is like a fairy tale love. I don't necessarily believe in fairy tale love, but this is like the energy is given. It's given fairy tale love. It's given like Cinderella vibes. I don't know if that's your favorite Disney movie, but I'm getting like Cinderella vibes, right? And this person, like when they see you, it's like, oh my god, like that's my love at first sight. I wish they'd have like a little flip it, like the bird thing, but this is like love at first sight. So yeah, when this new person come in, they be like, wow. Like the best way I guess to explain it is like movie love. Like you know how movies when two people lock eyes and everything around them is just like blurred or drawn out. Like that's the type of feeling this new person is giving you. And it right? So we have children here. I don't feel like there's like actual physical children involved. I feel like these are like spirit babies. One thing about spirit babies, they love to play matchmaker, right? They, you might want to wait. They're like, nope, we're not waiting. I want to be born now. I want to be born today. Find me another best person that's in the line, right? So your spirit babies are pretty your love life at this moment. They're looking for your long-term partner, and I honestly feel like they're tired of waiting. They're waiting, but this person that's coming in, The way my flame just went all the way up. Okay. The best part. So this person is gonna bring out the best in you. They're gonna bring out who you always to be. So like, let's for instance, let's say if you were a person, when you get around this person's gonna make you more outgoing, sociable. They're gonna bring your energy up more, right? And then we have, I'm gonna put these together. So then we have like exciting news, right? They're you're not gonna have to wait for them to express themselves. They're gonna like tell you, I wouldn't say right away, but like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And then we have explore. This is you being told to explore. Expand your horizons. Don't sit and be still. Just go out, meet people, meet new people, and just, you know, don't feel stagnant. And this is what's gonna happen. When honestly, crazy. But when you meet this new person, hi Helga. When you meet this new person, we have third energy. So this is you and person, and this is the old person watching, and you have watch out. When you meet this new person, don't really speak about them. Don't, because when you new and you like really like them and really feeling them, and like, and once you speak about it to anybody, friends, family, and they just start acting weird or this, it's because people's energy interferes. Like it could be the evil eye, it could just be secret haters. Like their energy will interfere. So be aware of that, right? So you have that third party energy. I want to pull from this. The list is over. One more. Please. Oh. No. Will he confess in the future? No. I feel like he will lead you on in the future, though. We have deception here. Deception. Somebody who says one thing, does another. They may act like to you, but it's all. It's like placeholder vibes. Like you sitting there waiting. They find somebody else. So this you and Adele. It's from you. I feel like it's from him. Like be aware if he's just on. We don't want that. It's gonna have you spiraling, and it's gonna have you questioning, you know, your self worth. It's gonna hit your self esteem because you're gonna sit here wondering why not me, right? So just kick him to the. You have to see here. We have, see it. Work on your codependency, girl. Don't don't try to make somebody your happiness. Don't try to cling to something that hasn't been showing you or hasn't changed. Like there, and it's kind of like love, right? We have yourself first. First, put yourself first. Make sure. Okay, Amber. So make sure you put yourself. Uh, come to the time when you waiting for him to confess, or do I want something different? It's like you say. It's been 3 years. Are you gonna wait another 3 years? Confess something that he never going to confess about, or are you put yourself first and say I'm gonna do me, right? Because look, calling in a soulmate, right? Calling a soulmate. The soulmate that's coming in. You two are gonna be like, I would say attached to the hip, but in a very very healthy way. It's like two peas in a pod. You a lot of chemistry, a lot of things together. It's giving like red string theory, so to speak. Like you might have same interests, read the same books, could have the same place, kids, and didn't even know it, right? We have retreat. You're gonna have to take a time and pull back and reflect on what what you really want. Like retreat, reflect on if to wait for him to pass or just move on. Look, we have keep him open mind. Don't be stuck on one person. And then what do you call that? Forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning is just, you're gonna point like a come to a point when you actually put blame on yourself for the most part. Just forgive yourself. Be gentle. I don't feel like he actually has any romantic feelings. Thinks he's trying to entertain himself. But I feel like your person is coming. It fall season. I don't know where you're at in the world, but fall is like here December to about December 31st. So 1st to December 31st is fall. So that's what I have for you. But I don't think he will his feelings. Alright. Let's Kiki's next. Shuffle. Some of one of his cards with reverse. When the initial tarot was pulled, there was no cups. I wasn't getting feelings or even vibes. I just get like he's very very detached of emotions. And you don't need that. You need somebody who's very emotionally in tune. because I feel like you're emotional and you need somebody to match that. Question, Kiki. Let me fix. Then I think after Kiki, Azariah, and then and I. Cat, yeah. The line. Who were you after, if you remember? Cause I don't know. Forget. Moderator. Let me see. Uh, can you? I don't even know what the difference in. No, I don't think so. Like I never really had to do myself, but I just added you, Amber, as a moderator. With me and the Pisces. Yeah. Kiki, please don't tell me you're a fire sign. Don't tell me you're a fire sign. Trying to get with the Pisces. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little biased on Pisces. I'm a little biased on Pisces. Wait, I think, Kat, I think you was after Kiki. You're a Taurus? Okay, so it might work. It might work. But also depends. You gotta look at the big three. Look at the big three. What card? I'm gonna use this deck. Alright. Alright. Oh, here's the question. Alright. Will me and the Pisces and my mom be in a romantic relationship? Alright. Kiki wants to know what her and the Pisces be in a relationship. Alright. Let's see what the other cards. I don't like that first card that came out. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we asked if Kiki and the Pisces be in a relationship. Alright. I'm just gonna be honest. Because this happens a lot sometimes during readings. Like you may ask for a specific thing, but Spirit will give me something totally different. But we will get to that question. But first, we have to say this. I'm gonna say this because this is the first. Alright. I flash in my room and I have flashes in my room, so we're gonna mind my business. So this is the first card that came out. Is vulnerable, ego, and triggered. I feel like the Pisces might trigger you a little bit. And I feel like they're like a mirror to you, right? So it's like looking at them, not now because you guys aren't like really like deeply committed, but once you guys start being deeply committed, you're gonna start noticing that they're gonna trigger in you, right? So we have balloon freedom. They could, for some reason, when this card came out, I just got the clingy feeling. Clingy, like they're really, really clingy in a sense. And it's kind of, they might suffocate you a little bit and how can I put it? Suffocate you a little bit to make you feel like you don't have room. Because I know earth signs don't like to be hovered on, or like when people are clinged on to them. Why is you here? But I just feel like there's gonna be some type of like, if you guys were to get into a very deep committed relationship, I just feel like you will feel like you're caged in. And I don't know if that's like a fear that you have in relationships where it's like you don't want them to be too clingy. The way I say it is like you want your independence while being committed in a relationship, which is perfectly fine. You could do what you want to do, but at the same time, they do what they want to do instead of being under you, if that makes sense. So now here, and use your throat chakra, girl. Use your throat chakra, because we have authenticity and instinct, and then we have muzzle, speak your truth. Have you been, not necessarily with the Pisces, man, but like in general in life, have you been either sugarcoating or holding your tongue in terms of to keep the peace? Because it's kind of like blocking you in a way, like not saying what you need to say. Because I know Taurus to be very, very blunt. My mom's a Taurus and she is extremely blunt. And when they hold their tongue and not say what they really want to say, it kind of disrupts their peace. You guys get moody. You guys get really moody because you peace, girl. Say your face. Listen, Aries. Yes, as an Aries, I learned to not give a fuck if I hurt somebody's feelings, because at the end of the day, they will not hurt yours. So speak up. If you can't articulate your words in a way that you will get your point across without like hurting their feelings, just use my motto. My motto is fuck it. Once I say fuck it for anything, just know I reached the point of where I don't fuck and I'm going to say what I have to say. So just use it. Like, if you can't articulate your words, you can't find the words, you can't get your point across, just say fuck it. Once you say fuck it, that gives you like a power booster, and then you're just going to say whatever you're going to say. Right? Just say it. We have solitude and cave. You're kind of like a loner sometimes. Like you like to be alone. Not like a loner, no, like a true loner. I'm a true loner. Like I like to be alone. You be alone to where it's calming. It helps you think. It helps you regulate yourself. Could also be like sit on the beach, listen to the waves, or just listen to like water um sounds or meditations, like those like static stuff like that. Then we have green, prosperity, health, and you have a lot of money. Don't let people use you for your money. You have a lot of money. Even if you don't have it, like let's say, like even if you're not rich right now, but you have money in your life, a lot of money, whether you find it on the floor, whether like one day you look at your bank account and be like, oh, where does this money come from? Like you have a lot of money, and other people will see that, and other people pocket watch you. They watch you. They try to borrow money from you all the time. Learn to say no, because sometimes you want to say no and you don't say no. Learn to say no, because not everybody's entitled to your money. Right? Because look, we have 888. New opportunities and abundance are coming your way. So if money has been on your mind, you're getting it. Like even infinity symbol, right? Because turning sideways is an infinity symbol. You always have money. Always. Always. 888. Have you thought about getting like an angel number? Because for some reason, like I saw like 888 tattooed here. So I don't know if you've been thinking about getting an angel number tattoo. I have one. I have like, let's see, 222. But we have 606. Raise your vibration. Choose peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. Right? How can I put this? All right. So you, like I said, you don't say what you really want to say to keep the peace. But sometimes that disrupts you. That disrupts your inner peace. And sometimes if you don't speak up, you might have like sore throats, because that's how it can manifest. Sore throats, or like scratchy, always coughing, or your throat's always dry. Like that's how it could manifest into the real world, like into the real, like in physical, if you don't speak your piece. So speak your piece. And if you do want to keep the peace, say it. Be like, hey, listen, I'm just gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Don't take it no way. You know, say it with love. I say it with tough love, but you say it with love. Say it with gentle love. But always get your point across, though. Always get your point across. So now I'm gonna pull for this deck, because maybe we could have some love coming in. All right. Let's see what else about Kiki and the Pisces man. What else can we tell about Kiki and the Pisces man? Let's see what else. All right. Where's the other card go? Okay. Oh, all right. Pull the muscle down. Yeah. All right. So we have interferes, right? So we have interferes here. So there's something around. I don't feel like you consciously know it yet, but subconsciously there's some type of interference you have around you and this Pisces man. And it could be from past experience where he, like I said, like the card earlier, trigger. So he might do something or say something that like triggers you a little bit, and it makes you think about like people from the past and like how they hurt you and how, you know, they hurt your feelings, how you felt betrayed, like, or have like some type of mistrust. Like those are your interferers. So work on that. By how can you write them down? Write them down. It's a form of shadow work. Just write it down and just um make sure everything is okay. Don't rush this relationship because if you do, like I said, Pisces tend to be mirrors for everybody because they are the last zodiac sign. And then what happens when you look into water? It shows you a reflection, right? So it's water is like a form of a mirror. So it's gonna be triggering. It's gonna show you a lot of your inner fears. Uh, we have self love. Do a lot of self care. Do a lot of self care. Do a lot of self care. Take your time. Like you're saying you're introverted, so we already got that. So take a like if you been thinking about getting your nails or hair done, do it. That's a form of self care. It's a form of I don't know. Some people say glamour magic. Somebody say like beauty rituals. Like just it gives you like an extra If you like bubble baths, do the bubble baths with the like bath bombs and stuff like that. Do a lot of self care work. Right? So we have harvest and ready for love. So you've been manifesting this connection, right? I hope you've been extremely detailed because manifesting a connection, sometimes the universe will send you lessons, right? But you're definitely manifesting out of your heart area. You want love, you're ready for it. Let's bring it in. All right? Okay. So we have past life and soulmate, right? So past life, you guys have a past life connection. You guys probably shared many lifetimes together. I'm hearing three recently, so the last 3 lifetimes you guys shared together. But definitely there's past life soulmate energy here. And when that happens, when you guys spend multiple lifetimes together, it's because the soul contract between the two hasn't been completed. So there is some type of soulmate energy there, right? Come on, damn card. All right. So now we have playfulness. There's a lot of laughing, joking, but I also feel like there's some type of seriousness here. I feel like you're like kind of like a little bit serious on the outside, but you're like really a jokester too, right? That's why you guys laugh a lot. Playfulness. You guys laugh a lot together. That's what's perfectly fine. But we have third party energy. So be aware, like, if you guys are in the talking stage, be aware that you're most likely not the only one he's talking to. Something about like you have like it's like a gut feeling that you've been having lately as well. Right? I think Chisholm will be the last one because it's 9:45. I try not to go over like 3 hours, but you know how I do my readings. I think I did. Yes. Let's pull from here. Let's do tarot. All right. What else can you tell me about Kiki and Pisces man? What else can you tell about Kiki and Pisces, man? Ooh, goosebumps. Okay. Let's get 3 more cards. Alright. So we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse to me is you're healing old wounds, right? Upright is the wounded warrior, somebody who's constantly undergoing pain and tribulations and trials and just like being hurt. But it's upright. You're coming out of this. You're learning how to transmute energy, learn how to transmute pain to the better of you. Like, and you also learn how to let it go. So you're no longer going to be the wounded warrior. All right. So here, so we have the Fool and the Hermit, right? This is you. The Hermit's always in isolation, always, you know, by themselves, in a reflection, looking, just mostly by themselves. The Hermit. That's what the Hermit, like hermit mode, always being on themselves, always being in the house, nobody talking to nobody, right? This is you. The Fool is the Pisces man. It's like you gotta trust the process with them. You have to trust it. Like, it doesn't matter like what I say or anybody says. You're just gonna have to trust the process with them. It's one of those things where you're gonna want to see how it plays out, right? And he also has like this aloof energy, the Fool. Even though the Fool is represented by Aries, but it's like, you know, there's some type of, you gotta trust the process with them. So whether or not you get into relationship or not, you're just trust the process with them, because I feel like there's type of growth here, right? I feel like they're gonna take you out of your shell as well. Now we have okay, so remember the third party energy. Can I pick up this card, please? So I hate having nails on. So this guy, 3 of Pentacles, you guys are building something, right? Then we have the 3 of Cups here. 3 of Cups usually talks about celebration, but it's also the third party energy card, right? Then we have the 5 of Wands, conflict here. I feel like whoever the third party is, they're gonna bring conflict to you. They're gonna try to like stir things up between you two, in a sense, because this is like really about like conflict, fighting. That's what I'm getting. And it's gonna happen the Knight of Swords. All this is gonna happen fast. All this is gonna happen fast, so don't worry about it. It's gonna be blown over. And then we have the had it backwards. The King of Swords. I feel like this is his energy. He's highly intelligent, right? Highly intelligent. He knows who to cut off, when to cut them off. So if this other person tries to bring conflict, it could be an ex, right? An ex that's constantly hitting him up. If they try to bring conflict, he's gonna shut it down, so you don't have to worry about that. But definitely trust the process between you two. I do feel like y'all will get into a relationship because there is some past life connection there that needs to be fulfilled. Do I feel like it will be your forever person? I do not feel like that. I do not feel like you're forever. There may be, I'll say, 3 years. You guys might be together for 3 years. But at the end of the day, we all have free will. So our decisions will always dictate our path. So I could tell you 3 years and you guys could call it quits in a month. Right? But I do feel like you guys are going to grow and learn from each other. Because it's part of your contract, your soul contract. Something about you guys haven't completed past life stuff. Whether it's to have kids together or whether it's to just be vulnerable. This past life energy here. And sometimes past life energy doesn't always translate to we're gonna be together forever. But enjoy it. Watch out for that third party. I do feel like it's an ex. And this ex has very fiery energy. So she could be like a fire sign. Whether it's the top 3. But definitely, you know, work on your shadow work. Work on speaking up. And make sure nobody's entitled to your money. Because people will feel like they're entitled to your money. Alright. Let's see. Who's on the list? It was it Amber or Raya? This was a cat. You're welcome. Can I have you after Amber and Raya? And who, I don't know who the third person was. Alright. Because I know I seen you earlier. And I've been watching people come in and out. Just shuffle. Alright. What do I need to be aware of in August? What sack am I gonna use? I'm gonna use this sack. Alright. What does Amber need to be aware of in August? What does Amber need to be aware of in August? I don't know why this song has been playing in my head. What is it? Oh my guys. Now I can't remember the words. It's gonna come back. I don't know, it's a song that'll be on TikTok, but I don't remember like actual words for it. I don't remember the melody. Let's get one more. Okay. All right. What does she need to be aware of in August? All right, Amber. Well, August, we have the 10 of uh, wands in reverse. So there's some things that you're gonna be dropping. What do you call that? Like burdens, right? You're gonna be dropping some burdens. It goes to be people. People could be dropped from your life. So now we have the Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're gonna be hesitant to like speak your truth, because Ace of Swords is always it's a sword of truth. You're always gonna have to speak your truth. I feel like you're gonna be hesitant to like speak up in August, and it's like you're gonna be like walking on eggshells in a way. That's why you're gonna be hesitant, because you don't know how this person's gonna react. How in August, mostly around August. So this is why it's gonna be like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna say that. And then look, we have the Magician with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is, you know, my single ladies card. So you're going to be manifesting something. You could be manifesting a person, or somebody could be manifesting you to be single so that they could come around. This is what I'm getting also. But it's also the Magician also talks about confidence too. So you could be very confident this month. Highly confident, and you're going to be standing out from everybody. So now we have the Empress and the Four of Pentacles, right? Let's talk about the Empress first. The Empress, this is how the Empress looks, right? This is the front version. This is the back version, right? You're gonna be hidden from like people who prey on you, people who are trying to bring you down. Like, you're gonna be hidden because look, where's the Empress? You can't really see her, right? But then if you see like the little skull here, yeah, this is like somebody who's like try to take your blessings, but they're not, and they're just like, you're not gonna give them time of day, right? So that's the Empress. Now we got the Four of Pentacles. This is the front of the Four of Pentacles. This is the back, and these are towers. So it's 1, 2, 3. So you might have towers here. If you work with the elements, especially fire. So if you want to manifest in August, especially around the Lion Gates portal, write it down, burn it. It's going to help you. But this is also, don't hold on to things too tightly. The Four of Pentacles. Don't hold on to things too tightly, because you hold on too tightly, it's gonna, how can I put it? It's gonna weigh you down. Girl. I swear, every time I do a reading with you, this card always comes out. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Right? The Queen of Swords, the Sword of Truth, right? Right here. She speaks up. She speaks her mind. She's highly intelligent. Very strategic as well. And also, she knows how to hide her emotions. Hide her emotions where she can be bothered. And she knows when to cut people out. You need to embody the Queen of Swords. Embody her. She's also very strict on boundaries. Extremely strict on boundaries. Like, you don't want to play with her because she's cutthroat. Very cutthroat. She says what she means. And she's going to be like, yeah, you got to go. So, let's see. I'll use this stack. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right. So remember when I said somebody's trying to steal your joy with the, yeah, see, look, thief. Somebody's trying to steal your joy, but they're dead in the water. Like, they can't really do nothing. They can't really take nothing from you. Oh, where this happened? Oh. Got a little dark in here. Yeah. So this is, somebody's gonna, like I said, somebody's gonna try to steal your joy. Don't let them. Right? Remember when I said somebody is like trying to manifest you to be single? Alright? So then we have the thoughts. You're always in this person's head. Like, I feel like when they think about you, you kind of think about them too. Or you just think about like, or you just imagine like somebody who is very, your person, like your dream person. Right? But this is you. You're privileged. They see you as very privileged, right? And this is why I said we have the lovers here in marriage. So this person that's coming in, they're definitely long term. They definitely want to be with you. They want to marry you. They want to, you know, have the rest of their life with you. We have community here. So you're going to start meeting people that align with your frequency, that are here for you, that love you for you, and that won't take advantage of you. So your soul tribe is coming in. Right? So now we have imprisonment and message of concern. I feel like with imprisonment here, it's like, again, this is about you being stuck in somebody's mind, but not in a good way. And I feel like you're going to get like a text. It's going to be like a nasty text. They might accuse you of something, or they might like be like, you think you're better than everybody. Something like wow, like that. But I'm also getting it's like in a drunken state. This might happen. So somebody might drunk text you. So be aware of that. Let's see what else. Okay. Yeah, that's the song. I don't know the whole song because look, song and transformation came out. So that's the song. It's like I can't believe that I found her. That like I found her. Like I don't know. It's a TikTok song. That's the only reason I know it. It's a TikTok song, but it's a love song. I know it's a love song, but it's a TikTok song. All right. So that song is like saying like it's basically what I'm getting is like you found the person, you found your love, like that, right? So then we have 222, which is Partnerships and balance. Pay attention to new people entering your life. Take time to balance your time and energy in existing ones. And I'm getting goosebumps saying that. So this is definitely, you know, it's giving like soulmate energy, love. Like it's meant to happen. Cards, fate, it's meant to happen, right? And then we have bones indestructible. Like you're strong. Like even when people try to like tear you down, you have so much inner strength. Like it doesn't work. Like yeah, you may feel sad in the moment. Your feelings may be hurt, but at the end of the day, you're still standing. When the dust settles, you're still standing because you're indestructible. And a lot of people don't understand when people are indestructible like that. It's because they have a bigger purpose on Earth. So people who are just like really mean spirited and nasty, they can't hurt you the way they would hurt other people. So like you have a lot of strength, right? So here we have smoke and vision. Cleanse your area, cleanse your space. Use sage or Palo Santo. Cleanse your area, cleanse your space, especially when you're feeling sad or depressed. Cleanse your space. Do a smoke cleanse. Be aware. We have puppet and manipulate. Be aware somebody might try to manipulate you as well. They may manipulate you and like guilt trip you in a sense. So they might say, hey, you know, I do all this for you. You can't do this for me. Like it's guilt tripping. Because they really want something from you. Whether it's money or just like to be in your energy. But I feel like it's more so money. So they're going to guilt trip you about money. They'll be like, hey, you know, I do all this. Like they might even, like if they have kids, they might even use their kids to guilt trip you a little bit too. So be aware of that. And then I'm going to send that the mean drunken Tesla. Once a person realizes they text you, they're going to try to get amends, say I'm sorry. And they're going to just try to like bring peace after like they said what they said. I mean, it's up to you if you want to forgive them and take the peace and move on, but keep them at the arm's length. But this is what I have for you in August. I just feel like this person is going to fuck up so bad that they're going to try to be on your nice side, but I don't feel like it's going to work. I really don't feel like it's going to work. But that's what I have for you. I know Raya is next, and after Raya we have Kat. Yeah. Let's see, Raya. You're welcome, Amber. Alright, Raya, what's your question? Alright. What's going on at work? Alright, let me just finish shuffling. Take my little sippy sip of water. Let's do what's going on with work, because I feel like that's more, it will give you more of a layout of what's happening about the promotion. All right. Ryan wants to know what's going on at work. What's going on at work? I don't know why I just heard the word the queen bitch. I'm gonna show you. Because the Queen of Wands came up, right? And then I flipped it over and it was like the queen bitch. So I don't know who the queen bitch is at work. But she's doing the most. Just this. Alright, so I'm gonna do it like this. So we have the Queen of Wands and Justice, right? They came out like this, right? Whoever this Queen of Wands is at work, they feel like they're the HBIC, right? They feel like they're the HBIC, and they're doing some shady shit. That's why Justice came out. They're doing some shady shit. But they just accumulating karma, right? I also feel like they don't like you. I feel like they don't like you. They don't like you. And I'm going to show you why. Because look, we have the 10 of Cups. It's somebody who's like higher up is what I get. It's somebody who has like power, right? Because look, we have the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This is with the energy you embody. So this is like he's really aggravating me, him spamming my damn chat like that. But yeah, this is the energy you embody. The 10 of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This is how you are. People view you very happy, very much full of love and kindness, right? And that's why they don't like you. Because you, despite the things you go through, they can't deal with you being happy. Right? So then we have the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles, like this whatever's going on in the background is moving slow. It's moving ass. Like it's being delayed. Like something is being extremely delayed. This promotion is being delayed. They're trying not. Honestly, they're trying not to give the promotion out. Not just to you, but just in general, because they don't want to give people raises. It's not. I'm here. It's not the time of year, so it's not the time of year when people normally get raises. So they trying to like drag shit out with this Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Four of Swords, right? It was underneath the Knight of Pentacles. You just need to rest, take care of yourself, take care of your health. Make sure things are good. Try not to stress too much about what's going on. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, karma is gonna do a big one. And look, we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is, truth. Sword of truth. Today is this live is just about authenticity and truth. Sword of truth. And right underneath is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is, so the truth is working to be revealed. What's really happening is gonna come out. Because you're not saying the truth comes out. What's done in the dark comes into the light. So whatever was going on in the background, the truth is about to be revealed. Like, this is not the time to do some weird shit to anybody at all, because it's going to come back and it's going to be revealed. Masks are falling off. So that's what's happening. It's going to be revealed. Let's see what else. Let's see what else is going on at this workplace. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Alright, so what's this? Oh. Alright, so this was at the bottom of the deck. It's mind games, illusions. So everything's not what it seems. So don't take everything at face value. Just notice a lot more shit going deeper in. So it's like it's a facade. There's like a lot of facades that's going on at the work. So like people may be like, oh yeah, you know, work is good. No. There's a lot of conflict going on in your job behind the scenes, especially with the higher ups. So we have pizza spread thin. Like a lot of people, like even though they need people in certain positions, they're not giving it. So it's what it's doing. It's causing this like negativity, like a dark cloud around the whole job because everybody's stressed out. Everybody has too much casework. Everybody has too much documents to do. Everybody has too much files to do. It's like it's given like we're all spread thin. I feel like it's to shake people. I feel like it's to shake people so people go quit and find another job. We have shame and forgiveness. It could possibly be like the person that's in charge, like you probably inadvertently did something to them without like knowing, and instead of coming to you and be like, hey, you know, what you did hurt me and stuff, instead of seeking forgiveness, they'd rather be petty. But they don't understand. You're protected. We have white here, which is purity, innocence, safety, and light. You're protected. Your angels, your spiritual core, they got you. They have you protected. So whatever they throw at you, they can't really harm you in any type of way. We have whirlpool, cycles. So this is a cycle that's ending. This is very much ending. It's coming in with people losing their jobs, right? At the end of the day, because like I said, shady shit might be happening. And this is what it is. Dynamic, push and pull. There's a power struggle that's going on. We have flame and eternity. But this is just telling me like it's gonna be illuminated. It's gonna be shown. Like you're gonna find out that there's a power struggle between two higher ups. And this is what's causing a lot of like issues and delay. Yes. It does. It starts from the hub. But look, at the end of the day, like, we have cards faded. Everything's happening the way it's supposed to be. Everything's happening the way it's supposed to be. You just need to like inner child nurture. You just need to like heal your inner child, do some shadow work. Don't let them get to you because it's also going to be triggering what's going on at work, and you don't want it to revert or mess up your progress. Let's see here. We have star. Yep. Exactly. Do your job. Continue to work on me. Ooh. That power struggle is about to come to an end soon, though. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna leave you felt like that. We're gonna leave you like that. Let's see. Yeah. So look. We have the star and the 6 cups, right? Just just keep your hope alive. Be optimistic. Stay true to yourself with the star card. Just have hope. Just Keep hoping. Keep looking at the glass half full. Right? Because, and do things that like bring you joy. Do things like there's stuff that you did in the past that brought you so much joy, brought you so much happiness. Go back to that. Whether it's like painting, whether it's like reading books, do stuff that like nurtures your soul that was in the past. Right? Now, the death card, this is Santa Muerte. The death card was on top of the dynamic push and pull. So yeah, that's coming to an end. It's a transition. It's a death card. It's a transformation. So this change is coming to the higher ups. That's why this card is here. So you just sit and watch this unfold. Because look, right after that is conflict. So conflict is coming in. 5 of Wands. It's definitely conflict. Somebody's going to like that match. And it's going to burn everything down. Like a lot of stuff is going to get revealed. So yes, with this 3 of Swords. Yes, you know, it hurts that this promotion wasn't given. But it's okay though. Because you know, you're going to grow. You're going to see people's true colors. Alright. And then we have the Devil in reverse. The Devil in reverse just tells me like things are falling off. People's like mask is falling off. The toxicity in the workplace is falling off. Like people are tired of it. It's too consuming. Nobody wants to consume negative energy on a daily basis. Every day. So it's falling off. And then with the 3 of Wands here, which is like, it's the waiting card. It's waiting for your blessings to come in. And then we have the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, dreams fulfillment. So like your blessings are coming. Just be patient. Don't let nobody take you out of character. Don't let this whole workplace issue, drama, take you down, because your blessings is coming. It's definitely coming. You're just gonna have to see them fall first. You're gonna have to see these people fall and fall from grace and fall from, you know, being these negative, mean people first before this could come in at the workplace. But that's what I have for you. That's exactly what I have for you. Then I have Cat next. Hello, hello. New York City, gang, gang. Alright, so I have Cat next. Let me just shuffle. Then after Cat, I have Chisholm. You're welcome. Alright, Chisholm is my last person on the list. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yo soy boricua. But I'm a New Yorican because my Spanish is bad. Kat wants to know will she be able to move on from her friend that she had a crush on. What is their story? Let's see. Haha, Chocha Beach. uh, for those who don't, so Orchard Beach is a beach in the Bronx, but most people in New York City, we call it Chocha Beach. Okay. So cat, for a while, like it's gonna be in your head a lot because we have imprisonment here. So this, how can I put it? It's gonna take a while, a few months. I'm getting like three to 4 months that you're gonna be in your head about this whole situation, and that's perfectly fine because it usually takes people normally 6 months to get over anybody, whether it's friendships or romantic friendships. So it's the cap is usually 6 months. It depends on who you are as a person, but it's usually 6 months. So three to 4 months for you, because I feel like you're gonna be over it. You're gonna be over it. So like you're already like halfway there energetically wise, but the mental needs to catch up first. All right. So I don't like this. I want you to be very aware of this. So we have poverty, right? And then thief. It came out like this. Poverty came out on top of thief. Be aware of your belongings. Like if you have somebody in your house that like every time they come over something is go missing or money goes missing, be aware because they don't like somebody's gonna steal from you. So be aware of that. Because those two together just screams 5-finger discount, sticky fingers. They want to steal. They definitely want to steal from you. So be aware of that. I just want you to be aware of that. But regardless, look, you have house and sudden wealth. You're gonna be financially stable. You're gonna be financially stable with these two cards here. Financially stable. But change is coming. Yeah, just be aware of that. Make sure you have heads on a swivel. Get your cameras in all the corners and areas that are like blind spots. Right? So you have change and distant horizon. Change is coming in. You're welcome. Change is definitely coming. And it's coming in very soon. I feel like it's coming in faster than you think. Because I'm also seeing like the Knight of Swords, but it's not on here because it's not in this deck. But yeah, change is coming fast, like really fast for you. I feel like once you establish yourself, and once you get out this whole funk of like you and your friend, everything's gonna start moving fast. It's gonna be like really fast. And look, we have a journey here. You're on a journey. You're on a different path. You're on a path where a lot of blessings are gonna be coming in, right? A lot of blessings gonna be coming in. Not so much character development. I know we hate character development over here, but not so much than pain. It's more so like you're gonna be busy. Busy. You're gonna be a busy bee. Let's see. Sorry, because I started smelling cigar. And I'm like, where's the cigar smell coming from? So if you when you get your shop, cleanse it with cigar. Like take a cigar, smoke it, and like smoke cleanse your place. So when you get a cigar, inhale it and blow the smoke out and like say whatever prayer that comes to you or that you feel comfortable with, whether it's the Our Father, the Hail Mary, or just a Psalms prayer. Take the cigar and do that. So it can bless your your store. And it gives it like a little bit more protection. Let's see what else. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Damn it. All right. So we have the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands in reverse. So the Two of Swords is usually like the indecisive energy. It's like, do I want to do this or not? So coming out together like this, it's telling me that for you to like tell your friend that you don't want to be friends with them no more, it took a lot of thinking, a lot of back and forth. Do I want this? Do I not? Do I want to do this? Do I not? Like, it kept going back and forth until you finally said, like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And that, like, you kind of released a burden without realizing it. You released a burden. We have, like, Nine of Wands. Like, you wounds that you was accumulating with this whole connection. Because it's like, you can't be with them. Fucking up with your self-esteem and your inner peace. It was messing it up a lot. So, like, you are leaving behind this. You're leaving behind this, the toxic traits, the devil, like, and you also leave it behind that wife, the nasty energy. You leave it behind that. Like, this is them. Honestly, this is them. This is the depiction of how their connection is. Ball and chain. Even though they don't want to be together, they're stuck together. Ball and chain. But for you, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas coming. 5 is the number of change, right? 5 is the number of change. So the fact that you have 5 major arcanas talks about this change coming. So we have the World, right? The World is, it's pretty much ending a cycle, starting brand new. So now you have the Magician. You have your confidence coming back, but you also have the ability to manifest. Like, you can manifest whatever you want at this point because you pretty much release the energy to let more energy come in. So, like, for instance, you dropped your friend because you dropped this friend, right? He was taking up space, energy, and time that could have been used for other opportunities, other blessings. So because you cut it off for him, now you have the opening for more blessings, more different people, new people coming in. And you said the Hangman and the Temperance. There's always look at the bigger picture of things, right? Don't try to be too stuck and stagnant, especially in your mind, so that you don't feel crazy, right? But also look at things from all perspectives, all angles, because you see this here, you tend to get enlightenment when you get all the details and you see everything for what it is, instead of being told one side. You see it all, and this is healing. Temperance is healing, but Temperance also talks about patience too, right? So be patient with yourself, be patient with, you know, your new store. It might not pop off as early or as much as you want in the beginning, but it's gonna come together. It's gonna come together and bring you money. But be patient with yourself. Don't feel like everything's gonna happen overnight. Let's see. I want to go here. Back to back, okay. I'm only laughing. I'm gonna show you when I get the next cards. I'm laughing because the way these cards is falling out is fucking funny. Alright. Oh, my last person is Chisholm. I don't know if they're still in here. It's Chisholm because I usually do 2 hours. I try not to go over 3 because in my religion it's like if I go over 3, I'm gonna be burnt out. I have my limits. But I'll be live on August 8th, Lion Gate. So we have Eyes and Reveal. What is this? Pearl and Hidden Knowledge. Right? So things will be revealed to you. I feel like you already kind of know a little bit, but it's like you're unsure what it is that's going to be revealed. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your friend and his marriage and how everything's going to be. Like, it tends to happen when you stop talking to people. You start finding out the true, real things, the truth of everything, right? So it's going to be revealed to you what it is. And this is why I was laughing, because I told you to smoke cleanse. Look, smoke and vision, smoke cleanse. Right? Smoke cleanse. Burn incense too. Like, they have, if you go to like the botanicas, they have like success or business incense. Get some of those and burn those in your store. But definitely do the smoke cleanse. Right? Alright. Alright. So we have chaos and confusion and hammer and force. So chaos and confusion and hammer and force. This just tells me that he, for some reason, he's confused on why you guys stop being friends. So he's gonna try to force himself to come back into your life, and he's gonna do it in a very manipulative way. Like, he's gonna probably try to guilt trip you, like, oh, we've been friends for X amount of years. Like, are you just gonna throw a friendship away like that? Like, blah 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 blah. Right? Because he's confused. He's really playing like, I don't know why we stopped being friends. And it's like, dude, you know why you stopped being friends. But that's okay though, because look, we have cloud shapes, guardian angel. Exactly. So you're protected. Your angel's protected. They love you dearly. Your spirit team loves you dearly. So they're not gonna let this touch you. And you're just closing out cycles here, whirlpool cycles. You're closing it out. So you don't have to worry about anything coming back because you closed that door. And then we have inner child nurture. Just, tend to yourself. Do things that make your inner child happy. A lot of people keep saying, oh, we're like, you're XY age. You shouldn't be doing children stuff. First of all, we have adult money now. Because we have adult money now, I'm going to do everything I want to do as a kid, as an adult. Right? So that's the energy it's given. If you like, once upon a time, collect Pokemon cards, collect them again. If you like to do coloring books, do coloring books. Because the only people that put age limit on being childlike is society. And people who tend to their inner child and feed their inner child tend to live a lot longer. They look extremely younger than their actual age. And it helps the heart too. It relieves you of stress. So do that. But that's what I have for you. And congratulations. And I hope your store does very, very well. I hope your store does very, very well. I'm trying to have a shop too. That's okay. When people look at me, I think last year when I was coming back from Florida, I got on the Amtrak. I had too much stuff and I didn't want to pay for luggage. So I was like, let me go on Amtrak. I was like, I've never been on Amtrak, so I'm gonna go. And I got on. The guy was like, "You're like 18 years old." I'm like, "Sir, I'm a grown ass woman." I was like, at the time I was 34. I was like, I'm 34 years old. Thank you, Kat. I'm telling you, I'm so childish. That's why I'm like, yeah. That's why I look way younger than this. And also, another thing, I'm gonna give you guys a tip. Stop using candles on your birthday. You know, every time you blow a candle on your birthday, you age. I haven't used a candle on my birthday since 25. Since I was 25, 10 years ago. And I still look like I'm in my 20s. Stop using candles on your birthday. Because if you think about it, anything with candles and lights and fire, it spells. It spells. When you light a candle, it spells. Singing happy birthday is a ritual. Saying how old are you now, it's a ritual. If you don't want to age, stop putting candles on your on your birthday cake. You're welcome. Chisholm, I know you put it in here before. All right, you want to know what's coming towards you in terms of love? Okay. All right. Just shuffle. All right. So we're gonna make sure we don't go over 3, because my spirit team has a funny feeling, a funny way of cutting me off off live. They will kick me off live. So we're gonna do this quick. Not rush, but quick. Alright. Citizen wants to know what's coming towards them in terms of love. What's coming towards them when it comes to love. Ooh. Yes, I like this. We love me a King of Pentacles. Oh. Ooh. So do that. Okay. So the first card out is the Hermit, right? The Hermit is inner reflection. So you've been reflecting a lot, especially when it comes to love. You have been thinking about things that you will tolerate, things you don't want to tolerate, what gives you the ick, what doesn't give you the ick. It's kind of like a long list of pros and cons. It's like what you want in a relationship and what you want out of a relationship. And also the Hermit mode is isolation. Like you've been in a lot of isolation mode, like just to figure what you want in your heart, right? And you could be seeing people, I'm getting goosebumps. You could be seeing people who are in relationships, but their relationships are not really good at all. And it's like, I don't want that. Like, you know how sometimes you see people in relationships and like, oh, may that love never find me. That's the energy you have when you see people's relationship have issues. Like, oh, may that love never find me, because I do not want that. But you healed something though, because we have the Three of Cups here. It talks about celebration, and look at the heart in the middle. You healed something when it comes to your heart by being in isolation, by just not falling for the trick, not falling for, these dusties out here that just really just want nothing but to take from you instead of to add. Right? So now we have the King of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. It was like this, came out like this. So your King of Pentacles is coming in. He's coming in slowly but surely, because the Three of Wands is waiting. You're waiting for your rewards, your blessings, your person to come in. The King of Pentacles, this person is very, very wealthy. Very stable. They could be an earth sign, but I'm also getting like fire sign too. So they could be, earth and fire could be one in the top three. But they definitely are wealthy. They know how to manage money. They're extremely financially well off. They're extremely stable. Emotionally stable. We need that. Especially you. You need somebody who's emotionally stable, because you cannot take on somebody else's emotional problems. Right? And I'm also getting they're very smart too. They're kind of intelligent. But not like highly intelligent, like if it were like a King of Swords, because King of Swords is like, to me, is a genius. But they're smart. They know things about finances that other people don't know. So they might work in finance. They might work in like a Wall Street type thing, but they're very good with money. All right. So now we have the Eight of Swords with the High Priestess. This is you. You are learning how to sharpen your intuition. Sometimes you know things without even knowing it, but you just chop it off. But with this, you're kind of stuck in your head a lot too. It's like second guessing. With the Eight of Swords is being stuck. You're mentally stuck, but you know this already. You know you're mentally stuck, and it has a lot to do with I don't want to say mental issues, but like mental abuse. Whether somebody mentally like fucked with you in relationships, meaning like they were always hot and cold, leading you on. They kind of destroyed your self-esteem a little bit. Not fully, but like they were chipping at it before you caught on. But this is you. You're tapped in, with whether you know it or not. You're really tapped in. Always follow your intuition. Don't second guess yourself when it comes to your intuition. And then we have the Ten of Wands. It was in reverse. The Ten of Wands. You're leaving behind a lot of things. A lot of things. You're leaving behind people, places. You could be thinking about moving to a new place to have like a fresh start, or just to have some type of peace. You're leaving this behind. You don't want to deal with other people's burdens. Like, people would probably text you and be like, hey, I have an issue, and you look at it, oh God, like why are we talking about your issues again? Like, that's what I get. It's like, don't worry, because I do the same thing too. When somebody texts me about the issues, I'm like, I'll talk to you when I'm mentally right. When I'm mentally right, I'll talk to you. When I have the emotional capacity, I'll talk to you. And that's you. When you see people come to you because people look at you like you're the problem solver. You're the problem solver. Honestly, you give really good advice. And that's part of you being the High Priestess. You give really, really good. You've never been in that person's situation, never walked in their shoes. You give really good advice. And that's why people come to you with their problems. But what's happening is they energetically dumping their problems on you. And then like back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, headaches. Like, that's their being put onto you. When that happens, when you do, be selective. Be selective on who you want to help solve their problems. And then when you do, immediately at the end of the day, take a shower. Have the water. Do your regular shower routine. And then when you finish, just standing under the water and just picture gold or white light just covering you, so that it cleanses. And just like think about like the gook on going into like the drain, So it cleanses you and also protects your energy and your aura so that you don't absorb these people's trauma. Let's see here. Let's see what's coming towards Chisholm when it comes to love. All right. Yes, black tourmaline. Pyrite's good too. Pyrite's really good. Black tourmaline and pyrite together, chef's kiss. I do. Ah, yo, that's a whole different story right there. But you have reconciliation coming in, right? So I don't feel like this is somebody who wants to come back and try to, pick up where they left off. No, this is somebody who is on their like healing journey or growth journey, and they're coming back to be like, hey, I reflected and I saw that I was a shitty person, and there's forgiveness as part of the healing journey, and it's up to you. I always say it's up to you whether or not you want to forgive them. But if you do decide to forgive them because you want to, not because they asked for it, because you want to forgive them. At the end of the day, don't ever forgive somebody because that's what you're being called to do. Right? Now, look, like I said, the person that's coming in for you is very wealthy. Look, it says here, what is yours will always be yours. This is by security, also financial security too. And then we have safe place. There's nothing like being able to let your guard down and know that you're protected by your partner's love. Yes, security and safe place. Like this person got you. Like they will probably stick up for you more than you stick up for you. If they see that somebody's draining your energy, they're gonna be like, we're going. Let's go home. Let's go somewhere else. Like they're gonna be very protective of you. Protective. We have annoyance. You might get annoyed by them a little bit. So like what I'm getting is like, I would not necessarily say you're short tempered, but you get irritated easily. Especially if you're hot, if you're hungry, or just tired, or you're just like not in the socializing mood, you get irritated. So they're gonna annoy you a little bit, but not in a bad way, in a way where like, leave me alone. But I'll still talk to you, but leave me alone. We have building a future, and this person is gonna give you butterflies. I know a lot of people keep saying like when you feel butterflies, you're supposed to like go do the opposite and run from this person, but no. Like this butterflies you're getting is gonna let you know like, yes, this is your person. They're gonna want to build it too. They're gonna want to like build an empire. They're gonna want to have a house and a home. Even though they're gonna have a house, you're their home. That's why I said house and a home. I don't know. It's the same shit, but like that's what it is. You guys are gonna build together. Build a life. It's something that you've been manifesting for a very long time with the harvest here. Manifesting for a very, very long time. Don't be vague in your manifestation. Be very, very like detailed and specific and manifest. Because if you put vague, the universe will give you vague people. And then look, we have it very soon. So this is coming in very soon. Very, very soon. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. Reach with my toes. All right. He fell here, okay. We dropped it, and this one went far. Alright. So, forgive and learning came out. So this goes back to the reconciliation. You know, again, forgive them if you want to, but always learn the lesson. Remember how they teach you. So forgive but not forget. Right? We have let go control issues. So don't try to control the outcome of any situation, especially when it comes to love. Let it flow. Let it flow how it should flow. We have codependency. Work on your codependency. I don't necessarily feel like you're extremely codependency. No, I just feel like sometimes when you get head over heels, you might become clingy in a way. I mean, clingy is not bad. It depends on who you are, but for you, it can turn to something unhealthy, right? So we have let your friends help you. So if your friends have lately been trying to set you up on a blind date, or be like, yo, I know somebody that you will like, give it a try. Give it a try. Because we have make an effort here. Give it a try. I'm not necessarily saying that they're gonna be your person, because that's something I'm feeling, but they're gonna lead you to your person in a way. It's like they're gonna tick off certain boxes that you like, but there's gonna be one box that is like really, really, really what you need in a person, and that's what they're gonna be missing. So like if you need somebody who's emotional, extremely emotionally intelligent, yeah, and they know how to deal with your emotions, and this person doesn't really like emotional people, but they have everything else, that just lets you know like you're getting a little bit closer to who you need, right? And then we have chemistry, passion. Like this new person coming in, you guys gonna have a lot of fireworks, a lot of love. You guys are gonna be so in tune, like with each other, that words don't even need to be expressed. Like you guys gonna like a lot of things at the same. And honestly, we have worth waiting for. So this is something worth waiting for. So don't rush nothing. You know, if you want to date around, have fun. But just know your person is coming. They're on their way. So it's worth it. Yes. Spiritually awakened people, it's very, very hard to find, because I'm in that same boat too. I want somebody who's spiritually awakened, because it's kind of weird. Like how do you date somebody who's not spiritually woke or spiritually tapped in? Like it's more strained, and then it makes you feel like you gotta hold back on the spiritual talk. No, I'm with you. I want somebody who's spiritually woke, so we can sit here and talk about the planets and why we all acting crazy because of the planets. But that's what I have for you, John. I hope that gave you some type of clarity. It's coming in soon. 3 months, 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months. So probably like around the holidays, you might meet somebody. But I hope, that gave you some clarity. And I want to say thank you for letting me read you. I thank everybody for letting me read. Back on August 8th for Lion Gate Portal Live. And see you next week.